Grand evening. This is Empress Priestess. I wanted to get on here and say a few words. I noticed that there's a lot of karmic energy. There's a collective that is moving and forging ahead, following through with their manifestations, not losing sight. Then there's a collective that is walking that in-between path where they're still in karmic energies and karmic company, and they're enjoying it, and they think that they're able to kind of blindside the ones who are strictly on the algorithm of what they're creating, what they're manifesting solely. They're not looking to invite other energies into the vortex to keep the algorithm pure and not cause any chaos or turbulence or anything for shifts, because those are like sparks that could let off any type of way a timeline, and it might not be in the highest vibrational frequency. So be aware of the readings that you're choosing to listen to, because most of the readings are not talking about the collectives such as myself who are forging ahead, moving forward. Nothing's a distraction. We know how to just let distractions fall off. What they say, rotten fruit falls off the tree by itself, so you don't have to pick it. So there's a collective that's allowing that. But the karmic want to be divine. It's like they have a mind to want to be it, but their actions are strictly karmic. Those are the ones trading between the path. They're not really on the path. 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of deal. Don't let these readings gravitate you toward that karmic timeline, because that's not yours. If you know you've let people go, you let things go, you moved on, you're feeling good, that's the indicator. How you feel, not what we see. And so what we see is strictly illusions, and you allow those illusions to be as they are. Don't try to shift them, accept them, and move the heck on so that you can actually get where you're going without interruption or interference. That's a divine awareness and protection, to know that you can even do that, because most people will entertain anything and everything that comes into their foresight. But I am very selective. If it's a song that come on, there's a word in there, I don't like it, I turn that song off and I reject that energy. No, you're not talking to me. You looking for a one-nighter? No, you're not talking to me. You talking to somebody else. So let me click off the song. If you are tapped in, you know that there are messages everywhere. It can be overloading, but just stay focused. Stay focused on what it is that you see, and allow that way to be made, because it's heavy. So heaven and hell had to part or come together to produce what it is that you wanted, because you knew it. You knew it. Heart, soul, body. It's just a feeling. So go with it and ignore those that are not able to move beyond their past and their past actions, so that you don't start vibrating or resonating with those lower vibrational readings about multiple parties and things of that nature. Because at this point, we know why we choose not to have multiple partners. It has nothing to do with because I can and ego and all that stuff. Those people that think that way are the insecure, low vibrational ones. That's the only thing they got the hope on a prayer about. So they hang on tight too. But there's more than sexual connection. It is a powerful algorithm, but when it's not pure, it's not as powerful. It can be very chaotic. But I wanted to get on there and share just a little bit so that people don't get confused, because it can be overloading with every reader reading on karmic energy all the time. It's like they take pleasure. That's how I know a reader is not in a space for me to even be able to listen to them. So I turn them off and keep it moving. I'm telling you this for your own protection in this journey, because it is a jungle and people are destiny swapping. And so if you're willing to give your destiny up, they willing to take it, even if you're not. So just be wise, be mindful. Allow your awareness to carry you without judgment. The judgment interferes with the messages. You won't be able to receive them because you're judging what's happening. It's not what you are doing. It's not your actions. Therefore, you shall not pay a cost nor bear a burden for hearing what's going on and then finding evidence of what was once hidden as true. That's also a part of the manifestations that are coming in, so that we don't carry people on our journey forward that will betray us, that will destroy what we're building. We've already come from that. This is Phoenix rising, risen is the word that came. And so in your risen state, you do things differently to set another algorithm that's firm as a foundation. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your listening ear. I hope that helped. I hope you took time to really reflect on what I'm saying and how it plays a pivotal role in your human experience. We just had all these different portals, the 1010 and what have you. Use that energy to benefit your highest timeline. That's what you're reaching for. You're reaching for the stars, the highest timeline that you could have vibrationally as a frequency. So to bring in your intent and beyond, bringing those miracles in, that's a real thing when you experience it. I've experienced it many times. And I know what that feeling feels like when I'm in manifestation mode and shit is happening. I can feel it turning. So, pray. Pray as often as possible. No matter what you're doing, no matter who is looking. Trust. Trust thyself and no one else. Fear no one. Nobody can bring judgment to, lest they bring judgment to self. So, I wouldn't be concerned with anything. I would just continue to love and continue to be at peace. It's the best space fucking ever. Thank you again. Y'all take care.